Hello, one and all. I am Wraith, and so begins the season of summer, the worst season of them all. Welcome to another episode of Big Apple 3, and we're maybe very late, but the night is still relatively young. What's up, Chaos? Yes, you are first. Hey, Tres, how's it going, man? How's it going? How did you enjoy the stream earlier by Eric? Excuse me. Whew. Put down the volume. Let's see. What was I playing? Effing Ray, what's up, Rev? How you doing, man? Don't tell me you're working now, man. It's Friday. You should be home, maxing, relaxing, chilling, killing. I enjoy race streams better though. I appreciate that, Tres. I appreciate that. Yes, I do my best. I do my best. That's all we can do, all right? Who wants a free game? Game share. I'm kidding. Actually, you can do that with certain games. If you have game share and you're using, I'm sorry, if you have what do you call it, this thing, game chat, certain games allow you to use game share through that. So if you don't have the game and I have it and we're playing through game chat, you can play the game because I can just digitally give it to you until it's done. That's cool. I like that. I really, really like that. But certain games, I think the upcoming Donkey Kong Bonanza, which looks amazing, that's that's um that's gonna do that. Does that work through stream? Yeah. I mean, what I stream has nothing to do with what's going on the Switch. So as long as the Switch is as long as it's capturing the Switch like it is now, you get to see that. But I've never tried game chat. Maybe one day soon. What's in the eShop? Let's go here. Wow, that's fast. On sale 11. Oh, what's there? Okay, I got this. Cannibal Abduction? What's this? I don't remember this. Whoa. I will download one now to try. Ooh, Bone Giant Murders. I like games like this. Where it's like the PS1 graphics, but it reminds you of like 80s and 90s horror films. Yeah, apparently so. Apparently so. This is on Switch. Which which horror villain or horror monster scared you as a kid? Curious. We had this discussion before, but I want to hear
Cannibal abduction.
more answers. I remember when they wouldn't go near anything like that. If you, oh yeah, 20 years ago, of course. Torture Star video. All right. Devil Inside is true. Oh, what's this about? Your father? Okay. My father was a drinker. Came home one day, got the kitchen knife. Forgot how that went. I used to memorize that line. Sticks the blade in my mouth and asks, "Why so serious?" Studio name is Honest, pretty much. Cake Bash. Not so much. That's not bad. I didn't realize I had caps lock. Apologies. No problem. No problem. Terror Squid. Sinner. Sacrifice for Redemption. That looks pretty cool. Mega Man. Summer and Mata. That that is the greatest Joker ever. I don't think he'll ever be topped. Oh, that is the greatest Joker ever. I would have loved to see Jared Leto's real portrayal of the Joker, not the one in Suicide Squad, the one we saw at the end of Suicide Squad. I'm sorry, at end of Zack Snyder's Justice League was very good. That was just a glimpse of what we were gonna get. But no, we're not gonna continue that universe. So have fun with Goofy McGooferson. What do you guys think? Of course, of course. You know, a lot of people say that, like, when Jack Nicholson came out, no one's ever gonna top that. No one's ever gonna do that. And then Heath did it. Heath did it. And to some people, Joaquin Phoenix's Joker is better. To some people, not to me. He's a great Joker, but still not as good as Heath's Joker. So, ooh, you want to play? Ah. Oh, not available for purchase. Why is that? Hey, let me look up Metal Gear because I bloody bought Metal Gear and they won't allow me to get it. Metal Gear. Oh, I see. I gotta buy it again? No, thank you, sir. I got this. I got this. Why are you making me buy this again? Fantastic game, by the way. I love Metal Gear. I have that recorded when I played it. It took me like 8 hours to beat the last boss because I was so pissed off of the controls. You want to see a magic trick? Ah, it's gone. Ledger is top one. Nicholson is second, but still nowhere near his level. Wait till they get a load of me. Not to me. Joaquin can't fall off the stairs. That first Joker was fantastic. The first Joker movie, but they absolutely destroyed his image in the second one. I was in the middle of this. My problem with Phoenix is he was more of a crazed fan who wanted to be Joker.
The one who survives will inherit the title of boss.
Heath was the
And the one who
penultimate. Yeah.
inherits the title of boss
When I first heard he was
gets an
playing
existence of
Joker,
endless
I
battle.
didn't like it. I was like, that dude from
You're a
Brokeback Mountain.
soldier.
Why?
Finish
Why
your
him?
mission. Prove your
I honestly like that
loyalty.
movie, but I don't think he was worthy enough to. I'm not worthy, but I just don't think he was skilled enough to pull it off. And when I saw the movie in the theaters, I was just like, well, I'm proven wrong. Hey, Revy, two hands, what's up? Hey, you guys want to come to my crack house in Chicago? We can start things together. I already got some fentanyl here in New York, so I gotta take a rain check, dude. The less said about Leto, the better. Freaking Juggalo Joker wannabe. Yeah, that version of the Suicide Squad was bad, but that small little scene he had in Justice League was great. And David Ayer had a different take on Suicide Squad. Warner Brothers messed it up. They hired uh they hired the team that did the trailer to edit the entire movie, and that's completely different. So that's why it feels off and disjointed, and just feels like a mess. There was a completely different tone to that movie. The reason why is because Warner Brothers saw how successful Deadpool was, and they said, "Oh well, Deadpool's successful, so we want to make it like Deadpool." And the director's like, "No, but the way I want my movies to be has heart. These are criminals, yes, but you want to kind of make them. You want to feel sorry for them in some ways, you know. But no, Warner Bros. Like, no, make it like Deadpool, make it like Deadpool, and the rest is history. So, yeah. Oh, cool. It shows you who owns the game or who's playing it at least. The based. We're bringing back Droid. Bring Droid back. Who's Droid? The less said about Juggalos. Gotcha. You don't like Juggalos? His best scene was from a cut scene that was never originally filmed. Which one was that? Where he's like, "You should be ashamed of yourself." I really did like his Joker, and it's just like, I mean, he had some moments in the Suicide Squad, but again, I want to see the real version of that movie, not the Warner Brothers cut. I want to see the director's cut. Director's cut is almost always better. Do you guys like the Joker and the Batman? Papa Peaks? I will be Chaos. Since you were first, you pick the character I get to be in this game. I was a juggler for many years, and then I joined the military and saw how wrong they were. I know a few juggalos. I honestly, I don't really like. I'm not the biggest fan of Insane Clown Posse. I'm not saying they're bad. It just doesn't appeal to me. That's it. Cotton Candy is pretty good, but that's pretty much it. Nabbit, all right, you got it. Toadette. I picked Toadette next. So that's who stole the 3,000 switches from the back of the truck. I like Nabbit. He looks funny. Courses. Let's go back to the first one. Yes, let's go back there. Next time, play against 8-inch Eric. You call him that in his stream? I just couldn't get into the new Batman cartoon. Voice acting was not very strong. Which Batman cartoon? But what did you guys think of the Joker and the Batman? You Andres, heard about what? Whoa, what was going on?
Onward and upward.
I don't know. I wonder what Nabbit's real face looks like.
What a beautiful day. Love a good breeze.
Oh, it doesn't affect him, I think. He has merch like shirts and hoodies that has 8-inch Eric. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Oh, I never watched it. I didn't like the animation style. Of what? Street Fighter 2? You will join. What do you will join? This game? If you want to, go ahead. Hamburger fears Nabbit. Does it? I mean, you guys seen the Batman movie, right? I'm talking about the one with that Twilight dude, Robert Pattinson. You didn't like the Joker in that movie?
Refreshing. Refreshing.
Yes, from the cutscene. Yes, that one. I love that one. Pattinson killed Batman persona. I thought it was okay. Definitely not the worst Batman, but not by a long shot. You know what I mean?
Hey! Hi!
Yeah, Clooney's the worst one. You want to hear something? You want to hear something funny? You know who thinks George Clooney is the best Batman? Guess which director thinks George Clooney is his favorite Batman? He said George Clooney's his favorite Batman. Guess which one? There really wasn't much to do it, and not enough to judge. Just a little dialogue that didn't hit hard. Right. Schumacher. Nope. Ah, everything's going crazy. Imagine playing this game when you're high. No, not Nolan. You honestly think someone of Nolan's caliber said George Clooney is my favorite Batman? Really? The one with Arnold as Mr. Freeze. Nope. Gonna be hilarious. So basically, I'll tell you who it is. James Gunn said George Clooney is his favorite Batman. That's why he was at the end of Flash. Because James Gunn kind of tweaked that film. To match his style. And at the end credits of The Flash, you see the dog falling. Whatever. That was James Gunn's idea. So yeah. That's worrisome. It's too late now. He's ahead of DC. I mean, his Superman movie is coming out in a few weeks, so it's worrisome, but it's too late for that. But I saw it coming a mile away. I still trust Gunn. I don't. Not big on Damian already being around. Yeah, I know. I just don't like his style. It doesn't fit well for DC. He's perfect for Marvel, just not DC. Bye-bye what? Bye-bye what? Okay, now it plays Toadette. Santino, I don't know who that is, but what's up, Santino? Have you ever seen Slither? Yeah, I saw it. You can't lie, though, when Superman shows up and says, not impressed, you weren't excited. Dude, that's how I feel about the Superman trailer. Not? Dude, that part of that movie was just like, and they played the Man of Steel theme. I'm like, this is what I always wanted. This is what I've always wanted. And the fact that those idiots at Warner Brothers looked at it, and the fact that so many millions of people were asking about it for years online, we want the Snyder Cut, we want the Snyder Cut, and they finally got it, and it was successful, went through the roof, and they said, nah, let's not continue that. He can do dark and effed up. Well, he's still not dark. The movie isn't dark, to be honest. It still it's too comedic for me. Like I can tell his style. What dark is like, you know, let's see. Like It. No, wait, not It. I mean, it's dark, but like Barbarian. Barbarian was pretty good. Or Smile. That's dark, right? Cool. Up next, Toadette. Me too, but he shows you he isn't a person to play with. Okay. And he can go dark. He can go dark, but he can't go like David Fincher dark. You guys know who Fincher is? If you ever seen Fight Club, you ever seen Seven, you ever seen Alien 3? That's Fincher. That's dark. That's awesome kind of dark. So when James Gunn can do a movie like Seven, all right, you got something. I don't know what acorns that mean. I didn't like the Snyderverse. It had its moments, but it really just a lot of slow mo. What parts were slow mo? I didn't see any slow mo in Batman vs Superman or Man of Steel. In Justice League, yeah. Actually, there was one quick slow mo in Batman vs Superman. My mistake. Too many heroes were way too much like Batman. Superman should not. It's not him being emo. That's the misconception people had over that Superman. It's not like, leave me alone, Lois. I want to be in the room by myself in the dark, thinking about all the death and destruction in the world. No, that's not him. People thought it was. So I'll get to that in a second. But Superman is always emo. He's always saving mankind. I still think Snyder's best movie is Dawn of the Dead. I think his best movie is Watchmen. My favorite part of Batman vs Superman was saving Martha. I understood that scene. A lot of people didn't when it first came out. They literally timed the slow-mo in Justice League and it was 30 minutes. I'll have to rewatch it again. I know the part with Wonder Woman has slow-mo. I know the part at the end when they were together, they had slow-mo. Anyways, so no, so what's up, Tres? So what Snyder wanted to do with Superman was to make him more relatable to mankind, right? Superman is first and foremost a very positive person, right? Because everyone's talking about Christopher Reeve, and he is Superman to many people. He's my Superman. But that's old Superman. That Superman wouldn't exist in today's Superman, right? So, I mean, I'm sorry, in today's world. Makes no sense. So, what would what kind of Superman would people relate? So, a Superman that gets confused, a Superman that gets sad, a Superman that gets angry. So, for example, the infamous scene where they were at the Capitol and the bomb goes off, right? And then everyone in that Capitol, almost everyone in the Capitol dies. And you see that scene of the Superman inside the Capitol still, and there's a fire going out, right? And the fire's just burning, and he's inside, and he looks sad. People are like, "Why did you look sad?" I'm like, because he's responsible for the deaths of those people. He knows that because it wasn't for Lex Luthor tricking that guy and him being there, it wouldn't have happened. That's why he looks sad. Of course, if you're responsible for people's death, you're gonna look sad, and he doesn't want innocent people dying because of him. Do you want him to smile like, "Oh, don't worry, citizen, it's gonna be fine. Let me find a kitty up a tree," and like that Superman is long gone. The same way Adam West Batman is. I liked it as a kid, but it doesn't fit in today's world. So, and it's fucking, I'm sorry, and it's funny because the parallels of that movie is you have a broken Batman colliding with a Superman that just started living in this world. And Lois was the anchor to Clark, you know, like it made him, you know, feel love and acceptance and everything. And that's what it was about. And then the way he was talking to his mother too, like he called his mom in the middle of the night, like, Mom, like, why didn't Dad ever leave Kansas? And, you know, this and that. And they had like a mother son relationship, and they were talking to each other like most people do. I'm like, oh, okay. You know, so that's very heartfelt. Hey, what's up, Maxim? How's it going? I have his autograph. Whose autograph? He let his dad. That part I didn't like. Yeah, that part I didn't like. In Man of Steel, I didn't like that part. Now I agree. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not saying those movies are perfect. I'm just saying I enjoy them way more, and people disregard them for like really minuscule reasons. So it's like, oh, he's trying to be edgy. He's trying to be emo. I'm like, no, that's not it. So he literally stood there and watched and cried. It doesn't get more emo than that. It's not emo, it's more of a mistake, but it makes I get what he's trying to do because at that time Kevin Costner told him the world isn't ready to see you yet. The world isn't ready for Superman. Just trust me. I know it's still stupid to let your dad die, especially like that when he's just waving his hands like don't. I'm like, no, save him. Save him. You know? They should have just kept it where he died of a heart attack like he did in the comics. That's it. Because that that because that's why people didn't like that scene and I didn't like that scene because obviously a tornado doesn't mean anything to Superman. He can save anyone in a tornado. But a heart attack, he can't save somebody from a heart attack. Not really, because that's a natural thing. That's one of the things Superman can't save you from. You know, like if you have cancer, he can't save you. So and that makes sense that his father died of a heart attack. Instead of, you know, stupidly in a tornado putting his hand up like, no, don't do it. I'm like, no, come on, really? So yeah, that was dumb. I agree with that. Moments of darkness and sadness are fine, but he literally was despair is my name. The whole I didn't get that from that. He can move faster than the eye can see, and no one would know it was him. Most people would not have seen him. Exactly. No, again, I agree with you. That part, what I didn't like in Man of Steel, but overall, that movie's still good. Guarantees gonna be better than what we're gonna get in a few weeks. Put it this way: I rather have a movie that's serious and tries to be emo or edgy, excuse me, or edgy, than a goofball comedy that tries too hard to get attention. You know, I don't like that. It's it's very sophomoric. You know, I'm not in high school anymore, and if you are appealing to high schoolers, still go make a CW show or something if you want to do something like that. As a matter of fact, that CW show, Superman and Lois, I didn't see the whole thing, but I saw the ending to that, like the series finale to that. It was damn good. Let me tell you something about that series finale. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it for you. I honestly think that's the best ending for Superman. When I say ending, I mean ending. So take that as you will. And I thought it was done beautifully. I thought it was done very well. It very much respected both Superman and Clark Kent. I really like that ending. And the fact that he's on Earth, it makes sense. That just took me out of the movie immediately. It was so necessarily stupid. And then went and defended Metropolis, but he didn't destroy it, dude. He didn't destroy it because Zod was there. Zod was the one that. Because first of all, this is a Superman that's just became Superman. He wasn't Superman for like 2-3 years, so obviously he doesn't have the experience to go to think. Wait, maybe I should fight him outside the city, right? Because remember, this is just earlier on in the movie, he fought Zod in Smallville, and they tore up that small town. But the thing is he's only one guy, and then you have Zod that's basically going around killing humans, and that whole what was it called, the death not death machine, the world engine or something, change engine, that was going on at the same time. He punched Zod through buildings. Yeah, he did. But again, and then people still got upset, like, oh, but he shouldn't have killed Zod. He snapped his neck. Superman wouldn't do that. He killed Zod in Superman 2. What are people talking about? In the Fortress of Solitude, he killed Zod. Or he killed some other one of the other villains or whatever. But um, yeah, again, that's a new Superman. He doesn't have the experience to know like I gotta get him out the city. Which is why Batman vs Superman makes sense because of that destruction. One of the buildings was Bruce Wayne's building, and one of his childhood mentors, who was a friend of his father's, died in that and that building collapse, which is why he's pissed off. What did he think would happen? Destruction, but he's not thinking about that because remember, people were dying anyways. That world engine, remember with the cars and everything were going up and then slamming down to the ground. It was changing the gravity. People were dying in that moment. But what could he do? He was on the other side of the world trying to destroy the other part of that machine because he was the only one capable of doing so. There's nothing he can do with that at all. People died in that, and that's the thing, and that's the whole point of Batman vs Superman, where the lady, the senator goes, he has to be held responsible. He has to come to the hearing and face us. He has to tell us his side of the story, why he feels he can do anything he wants. Zod Urson, the big guy, I can never remember the name of. He literally killed them with kryptonite in the comics. But in Superman 2, he killed him. Yeah, see, he killed them. He keyword killed them, but people are like, oh, but Superman doesn't kill. I'm like, he does, just not in a way you think. And Batman killed too. Batman killed, or he didn't try to save the Joker in part 1. And Batman Returns, he killed that clown. Remember, he had a dynamite. He tried to punch that dude, didn't phase him. He took dynamite, strapped it to his stomach, threw him in the sewer, and then he blew up. That's killing him. In part 3, he killed Two-Face with the coins. Remember, he knew that Two-Face was going to reach for the coin. They were in that little tunnel or whatever, and there was a freaking watery grave at the bottom. He knew by throwing those coins in the air that he would be confused and try to get it and fall to his death. That's killing him. But all of a sudden, like, Batman doesn't kill. I'm like, not in the way you think. But Batman vs Superman, it makes sense because he's broken. He's a broken Batman. He's not the same Batman as he started out. It even said it on the beginning of the movie. I got you. So that's why I didn't object to killing Zod. I didn't either, and it made sense, and that's why people are like, oh, why is he screaming when he snuffed his neck? Because he didn't want to kill him. I'm like, do people like actually read comics or understand dialogue? I feel like people's attention span these days, if there's not a joke or an explosion every 5 seconds, their brain goes somewhere else or they're on their phone. And so because those movies, you have to read between the lines, right? Because it's not because the whole Martha scene of Batman Superman, people always say, oh, it's a stupid scene because their moms had the same name, they're best friends now. I'm like, no, that's not he stopped on that at the surface level. Yes, he stopped because his Superman's mom has the same name, but that's not why he stopped fighting him. If you paid attention throughout the movie, it makes sense. I got that in the first watch. I'm like, oh, I get it now. Never a problem for me in the movie. It was almost everything else. Martha, yeah, why did you say that name? And he was about to kill him. Then Lois said, it's his mother's name. And then I'll explain to you right now what that is. Martha, hey, Martha. So yeah, once he realizes I want to watch this movie, you should. So once he realizes that's his mom's name, he's like, wait, this alien, this thing I've been trying to kill has a mother, and I'm this close to murdering this guy, and all he's thinking about is saving his mother, whose name is the same as my mother. He's trying to save his Martha, the same way I tried to save my Martha as a kid, but I failed. So if I kill him, I'm no better than the people that killed my parents. Do you understand that? That's what clicked. Like, wait, I don't want to be that. That's why he threw it away. He's like, I don't want to be that person anymore. I'm not some murderous monster. I can't do this. I don't want to make him a victim the same way they made me a victim. But let's be honest, Snyder's way too proud of himself for not noticing that and kind of overdid it. Could they have done a better job conveying that message? Yes. But again, I got it on first try. I see the way Snyder does his movies is he doesn't spoon feed you the plot. Typical Marvel movies is like, this is a bad guy, but the bad guy does this. Good guy's here. Good guy stop bad guy. Bad guy gets defeated. Joke, joke, joke. Explosion, explosion, explosion. Joke, joke, joke. Explosion. More jokes. Post credit. More jokes. Another post credit scene. That's a Marvel movie. But his movies are a little bit more intricate. So you kind of have to read between the lines. It's not spoon fed to you. You may think some scenes are, but you read between the lines and you're like, oh, I get it. You know? That's how he is. Is it perfect? No, because some other of his movies. Here's the thing with him: writing is not his strong suit. Directing is, because he didn't write Man of Steel, he didn't write Batman vs Superman or Justice League. But the movies he did write, like what was it, Day of the Dead or something of the Dead, or I didn't like that movie at all. It had potential. I didn't like it. Rebel Moon was okay, you know. Come on. Is not a subtle, just what you think would never hire her. But he gets the job done, though. He's great at action. He's great at character connections and all that. So, and we were going to get that Superman where he was more positive, because the whole arc he wanted to do was the birth of Superman, the struggle and death of Superman, and the rebirth of Superman. The rebirth of Superman was the one that was more like Christopher Reeve, the more hopeful and positive one. You know, as opposed to the one that he's in Batman Superman, because he got beat the hell up in that movie, both physically and mentally. You hire him to be big and epic and slow motion, dude still needs to cut back a little. That's still better than what Gunn's doing. I don't need a movie that's catered to 5-year-olds. I watch Peacemaker and it's like, what is this shit? Like, what is this supposed to be? Like, is this supposed to be funny? Like, I don't get it. So there's funny, and then there's trying to be. That's how he is. He tries to be funny. Like, I can imagine him as being in a school assembly. Hey kids, like what the superhero said to the other superhero. What? Fart. Like that's his humor. It's just, no, it doesn't fucking work, dude. He's good for like Plastic Man, maybe Shazam, but for Superman, no. No. Hell no. You might as well have Michael Bay direct the next Star Wars. I have no problem with Michael Bay. I really don't like his Transformers movies. I love The Rock. I like Con Air, but that's about it. Is he capable of doing a Star Wars movie? No, he's not. Why would you hire someone like that to make a Star Wars movie? He did a live director's cut of Watchmen at Comic-Con a long while ago. It was so cool with him right in front of you commenting on the movie. I like the guy. The Watchmen movie was great. People still don't give him credit for that, man. Obviously, the graphic novel's better, but he did a fantastic job with that movie. And again, it's one of those things you get to read between the lines. Like, I don't get why he did this. I don't get this. I'm like, man, watch, because I'm talking to people who've only watched. If you're talking about good writing and dialogue with somebody and their favorite action movie is Fast and Furious, you're talking to the wrong person, dude. Seriously. Just as good with the storytelling, he has a lot of talent. He does. That's what I was saying. His writing is not his strong point, because the movies he did write, like Sucker Punch and that zombie movie, they weren't that good. I mean, Sucker Punch actually isn't bad, but it's just executed badly. You know what I mean? It had potential. So, but when he doesn't write the movie, like Man of Steel, Dawn of the Dead, or 300, then it's a banger, dude. Those are good movies. He can do that. It's just writing is not his strong suit. I only hated the ending that was changed. So, what movie? Watchmen. Uh-oh. Do I get a race? Guess so. Oops. Didn't even see that.
Wow, Zippy.
We're going Wiggler. Where you going, Wiggler? He looks so scared. Gotcha. The opening credit scene is one of the best ever. I got chills watching it. And then the ending got changed from the comics. I have to rewatch it. But that was good though, right? Rorschach's Diary. Day one. Like stuff like that. Like it was just really. Yeah, the opening credit scene with Bob Dylan. Oh man, that was amazing. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's a great director. He is. But he needs to really concentrate on his writing. When you have him and another director, forget it, dude. Forget it. But James Gunn is still not on that level. He can't do something like that. No way. He can't. Pipe Rock Plateau. Wait. Pipe Rock. That sounds weird. Like I'm in San Francisco. So I know people tired of having me talk about like DC and James Gunn all the time because I talked about him last night and the night before, and yeah, I just don't like the dude. I don't. He's Guardians 1 is the only decent movie he's made, and that's it. That still doesn't give him the ability to run an entire studio. No way. Imagine Christopher Nolan or Quentin Tarantino writing a script for Snyder. That's what I'm, dude. But here's the thing. He was actually professional enough to go because he wanted to do Man of Steel, right? But then he Warner Brothers let him go. Fine, whatever. But he still wanted to tell his story or continue the story of Henry Cavill as Superman. You know what they did? Both Henry Cavill and Christopher McQuarrie, the director of the Mission Impossible movies, during and after the filming of Mission Impossible Fallout, both of them went to Warner Brothers pitching Man of Steel 2 with Brainiac, with Superman, right? To tell an in-depth story. And Warner Brothers said, nah, we're good. We're good. They greenlit Aquaman 2. They greenlit the Batgirl movie, which they canceled. They greenlit the Flash movie. They greenlit Birds of Prey. They greenlit Joker 2. They greenlit all these awful movies, but not that movie? Get out of here. So, whatever. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then when they said they were going to reboot the universe, I didn't really mind. Actually, I did because I liked Henry Cavill. But I was like, at least keep Henry Cavill. But if you're rebooting, fine. But you know who I would have preferred to be head of DC Studios? Not James Gunn. No. If you're really gonna spend that money, if you really want people to pay attention to your brand again, you really want to put quality in these characters, get James Cameron. That dude, if you had his name attached as the head of DC Studios, and he was making the next Superman with Henry Cavill, you know, and getting the best writers, dude, that movie guaranteed at least $1 billion. At least. People would have been talking about them. Like, dude, James Cameron is directing Superman, the next Superman, and Henry Cavill's in it. And oh my god, and the producer, it's insane, dude. That would have been crazy. It would have been nuts. And Cameron is one of the best ever. And Nolan, but that's the thing with Nolan. You say Christopher Nolan, he is not in good terms with Warner Brothers. That's why he left. Warner Brothers had one of the best directors of our time, and they let him go. Why? I have no idea. That's on them. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Oh, I guess I did that. Okay. Special world. I know, talking about my arse, but and it's so stupid to reboot a universe when you don't have a plan. Why would you reboot a universe before the other movies came out? Why would you do that before Aquaman 2 and Flash and Blue Beetle? Why? What's the point of seeing those movies if you're rebooting the universe? Nobody likes reboots, by the way. Nobody asked for reboots. Hey, there's the Terminator reboot coming. Ugh. There's an Aliens reboot coming. Ugh. There's another RoboCop reboot coming out. Ugh. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna roll your eyes. Like, I don't want reboots. And that's what he chose to do? Really? No. Ever since they brought him in, I never liked his stuff, man. Really didn't. And now but I was like, let me give it a shot. I saw that teaser trailer for Superman, and I thought, I'll wait till the full trailer. I'll give it a shot, right? Saw the trailer, didn't do anything for me. And every subsequent trailer since then just made me not want to watch the movie. It just didn't. And then I see more clips of him and Lois arguing or whatever, and the CGI is awful. The casting is just how the hell. Here's the thing. Regardless what you think about Man of Steel, don't tell me that cast was not on point, dude. Henry Cavill, Michael Shannon, Russell Crowe, Amy Adams, Lawrence Fishburne. Did I say Michael Shannon? Michael Shannon again. The dude from Law and Order, I can forget. Christopher Maloney. Diane Lane. Kevin Costner. Produced by Christopher Nolan. How the hell you go from that to what we have now? Hated. Oh, that I agree with. I did not like Jesse Eisenberg as Luthor at all. It was so dumb, so dumb. Why can't I go here? That was pretty weird. I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it. I was weird. I was just like, Are you gonna go see that Superman movie in the theaters though? Because remember, that movie's for everyone else. For every person that said, "Oh, Snyder's too dark. He's too edgy. Ugh, where's the color? We want Superman smiling." That's your movie. That's not my movie coming out in a few weeks. I'm not watching that. I'm not supporting that anymore because they took a longtime DC fan, just like Disney did with Star Wars, and they utterly crushed any semblance of fandom and hype that I had. Just don't care. Did I do a special world? No, I gotta finish this. Yo! Oh, I'm missing that one. All right. So I gotta get this. Can hop perpetually when the spring feet badge is equipped. Don't have that. Yeah.
Are you after me? Nah, it's got
Yes. Oh, bubble. That's what that is. That's cool. Forgot about that. Get up there. There you go. Yeesh.
help yourself.
Oh, sorry. Who was it that was gonna go see Ballerina? Was it you, Rev? Oh man. That's a good movie, by the way. Ballerina. Made a video about that. Because a lot of people think it's a Mary Sue movie. It's not a Mary Sue movie. It's a good movie, actually.
Quick or careful? What'll it be? Nice.
Yay. Oh, that's what that is. Pick, 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 pick. Come on, pick, pick. Oh. Got it. Course clear. Did you say Toodles? I like that. 621. Oh, cool. I did it, right? Yes. All green. That's what I want to see. Alright, let's play something else. As much as I love Mario Wonder, let's play more of this. Oh, I like this one. Speaking of comic books. What's up, Dallas? How's it going, dude? How was your, did you go to the, what's it call it, garage sale or anything like that?
Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter.
Are you ready, true believers? Capcom and Marvel have joined. Choose your alter egos. Spider-Man. Come on. Get me. Ready. Fight. Up the glass. Rainbow kick. Up the glass. Up the glass.
Oh, going later today? Alright, cool.
Behold, up the glass.
Woo, go get him, Cyclops.
Cyclone kick. Cyclone kick. Cyclone kick.
Psycho kick.
Up the sweep. Up the glass. Cyclone kick. Cyclone kick. Strike.
Yuma Gorath. That's what his name.
Behold, up the glass.
Mega Optic Blast. Heyo.
I did it. Dream, don't die. Yes.
Chun-Li and Wolverine.
Come on. Come and get me. Ready. Fight. Up the sweep. Cyclone kick. Cyclone kick. D-strike. Up the glass. Up the sweep. Up the glass. Up the glass. Cyclone kick. Up the glass. D-strike. Behold, up the glass.
Who would win the fight, Wolverine or Cyclops? I like how in the cartoon they always like about a fight. I'm like, how would that happen? I mean, Wolverine would win, right? But then again, all it takes is like one blast from Cyclops to kill Wolverine.
Up the glass.
Oh, got me. Wolverine would be too fast? Okay, plus he heals, right? Bye. Who's faster, Spider-Man or Wolverine?
Soldier. Come on, soldier.
Spider-Man? Okay. It's funny because Spider-Man has a spider sense and Wolverine has his enhanced senses as well.
Your turn.
Oh, how do you that bullshit. He blocked in midair. Gotcha. Bye. The whole Wolverine and Psych fight depends on if it's close range versus that. Well, that's what I'm saying, but it makes no sense though, because that wouldn't be a fight. It's just, again, Cyclops would obliterate Wolverine from far away, or Wolverine can tear him to tiny pieces in person.
Come and get me.
I like that in the background, Beast and Blanca. That's so cool.
Cyclone kick. Yuga. Beam strike. Optic blast. Optic sweep. Yuga. Cyclone kick. Your turn. Yuga. Yuga.
Boom.
Yuga.
Oh, wrong way. Wrong button. Ooh, got him. Not saying it's a good chance. It's the same of what you are doing now. Get in Spider, you have a chance. Right. But it's because both of them have animalistic instincts, right? One of a spider and one of like a Wolverine or a wolf or something like that. Because Spider-Man has a spider sense, but Wolverine can smell or Spider-Man. He would know who he is. Like, wait, you smell just like that reporter, Peter Parker. Where you going, bub? Who would win a fight, Cyclops or the Hulk? Both are coming up. Oh, what's she doing? Yeah. Woo! Spider-Man beats Wolverine. Wolverine only has a chance if he's in a bloody frenzy. Rick, do you Castlevania? Of course, I've Castlevania. You mean like this? Or like this? Or like this? Ooh. I'll play some next, actually. Since you're a big Castlevania fan, I love Castlevania. My favorite one is Part 4, Super Castlevania. What about you? Berserker Rage is the official name for it. Yes, it's probably even referenced in the game. Yes, Berserker Barrage. Oh, Akuma. Damn, Bison and that? Shh. Eat that. Woo! Bye, Bison. Bye, Okuma. Right in his face. I was thinking, oh, I have that on Xbox. I wish they have that on Switch too. I can destroy mountains. You had no chance. He really can destroy mountains? Oh, who would win? Apocalypse or Jubilee? I'm kidding. What is Apocalypse? Who do you see in the background there? I see Balrog. I see Electra. I see more. I see Guile. Cable. Oh, got me. Oh, wow. Damn. Ooh, I got him. I do too. They don't have it on Steam. It's only PlayStation. They have those the double pack or whatever you call it. I think if you have Gambit and Rogue, Jubilee can take out Apocalypse. Cyber Akuma. Got me. I got you too. Oh. Stupid ass. Got him. I like how he's hanging his camera with the web. Thank you, Spider-Man. Wait, I need a picture. Cyclops. Sorry I was so late, Mary Jane. See, that's Mary Jane, not whatever that was in the movies. Peter. I'm talking about Zendaya. I'm so sorry, but today's battle was crucial, and I'm glad to see you're safe, Tiger. Oh, see, that's Spider-Man. That's all I want to see. I also think that Apocalypse would underestimate him. You think so? I do, Mary Jane. I could never forget about you. There you go. Hey, going home to a gorgeous redhead, always a good ending. Akiman, Sokomizo. Don't make me blush. What do you mean? All right, that was good. That was good. But let's play some. I'm bald. Okay. Let's go. Today would be nice. Who wants to pick the Castlevania game I get to play? I always love the pixelated artwork from these games, like the backgrounds and everything looks so awesome. Transylvania, a small peaceful country in the heart of medieval Europe. People of Transylvania whisper the legend of Dracula to their children at bedtime, only half believing it to be true. The forces of good keep a watchful eye over the land, protecting all who live here. But even during the constant vigil, the forces of evil manage to prevail once every century. Each time this happens, human beings with evil hearts begin to chant unspeakable prayers. This is Dracula, the Prince of Darkness, resurrected upon the face of the earth. I thought that was the devil as Prince of Darkness. Anyways, at each time he is manifested, his powers grow stronger. Once long ago, Dracula was indeed revived in this manner. However, his ambitions to plunge the world into darkness and build a kingdom of evil were crushed by the hero Christopher Belmont. Following Dracula's demise at the hands of Christopher Belmont, the Transylvanian countryside slept peacefully for 100 years. Then one Easter night, the townspeople were celebrating a joyous holiday with a splendid carnival. But in the ruins of the old monastery on the edge of town, the followers of darkness were holding a black mass to revive the evil count and give him eternal life. They poured a sacrifice of human blood over his remains. As they did so, anonymous, thank you for cutting that. I think I read it all over again. Oh, redhead. I'm just saying, like, Spider-Man's lucky. He gets to go home at the end of the day to a gorgeous redhead. Like Christina Hendricks, about 25. Damn, that's something. Gwen Stacy from Miles. I'm not a big fan of Miles. Gwen, I guess. See, that's what I hate, man. I miss just having one superhero. I don't want Spider-Gwen or Miles or Ironheart or Hulk's son or whatever. I don't like that. I just want one iteration of that hero. That's it. You're diminishing the legacy by having 5,000 different types of hero, you know? But all was not lost. There you go, see? Suddenly a single bolt of lightning pierced the monastery, and that is Dracula returned to the world at the beginning of Reign of Terror. But all was not lost. Damn it, again I missed it. Anyways. Sucks for you. Not really. I don't get to waste my money on that stuff, so. How about Belmont's Revenge? This one? Okay. Damn, it's bright. I'm glad I can play it on this, because if you play this on an old Game Boy, you need glass or something. Crystal Castle. Back then, this was like, oh my god, it looks so cool. What chance? Never had a chance for what? You play this game? Oh, okay. You don't have the collection like this? You don't have it? Come on, you stupid. Ooh, holy water. Give me that. I like holy water. Holy water and cross is the best combo. And I beat all my choice. I want to watch the new Superman. Okay. That topic was long gone, but okay. Let me know how it is. I hate how they have a timer on this. Why would you need a timer? Yeah, I don't know if he was still here either. Oh. I wish they could bring back Castlevania, man. Castlevania needs to come back badly. I wonder how much this game costs. Probably like $80, right? That's why I kind of stopped collecting video games. It's so much money. Like, why? Oh, I get it. Oh. Oh. Do I get anything? No? Nothing? Alright. Symphony Night was the best for new Castlevania. At the time. Yeah. But I think Dawn of Sorrow beat it, man. Dawn of Sorrow is just a masterpiece of Castlevania-ness. Oh no, 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 no. Damn it. The music slaps though. We part was there, brother. Yeah. If Wraith is my favorite streamer, who is my favorite streamer? I have a name, but I'm not gonna mention it. I'm always here. Good. Ah. I have a name too. Yeah? What? Haha. Nope. There you go. There you go. Do I go up or down? What's happening? My favorite streamer? Only if Tres says theirs. There you go, Tres. You gotta say it. Huh, got him. Yeah. Come on, say your favorite streamers. Don't be shy. Come on, dude, jump down. There you go. I'm not shy. Raising our favorite streamer. Yay! You guys are awesome. Oh, I like that music. Dun, 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 dun. Boss time. And from the clouds came a mage. I think I got this, dude. Oh, I see. When he's in his, like, that orb form. Uh-oh. One more hit. Got him. That's such a funny fanfare. Oh yeah, give me that. Give me that energy. You know what I love? I absolutely love the Game Boy sounds and music. Like whatever you're hearing now, I love it. And sound effects too, like this. Love it. I don't know why. I know it's different than the NES. I just think it's amazing. 1028-bit Wraith? Yes, maybe. 1028-bit. Rock Castle. That's right. Let's rock, baby. Let's rock. Is that a bird in the background? See that? I'm in the game room now. Gotta start Final Fantasy Rebirth today. Oh, yeah? Why not some Castlevania? Gigabit Wraith. That's a good one too. Terabyte Wraith. I can go for some bacon right now. Bacon, egg, cheese on a roll. Oh, so good. Oh, what the? Do you want me to make you hungry? Sure. Oh. Tricky, tricky. Have you guys played Shovel Knight? Rice, mixed veggie, and pork chops? Not really that hungry for that. Should have said fried chicken. Damn, damn. No. There you go. All leftovers doing chicken today. Chicken fried rice. Can you do that? Got him. Oh no. I can. That is the plan. Oh yeah? Open the recipes. Me too. What's your favorite home cooked recipe? Bullshit. I'm using Carolina recipe for these. Oh. Dude, seriously? Ugh. Favorite home cooked? Yep. I would have to ask my grandmother and we would get a Ouija board. Oh no. No thanks. Hmm. Play something else? Another Castlevania game or a completely different game? I have one in mind, by the way. Hmm. Whatever you wish. All right. I know what to play. Sure. One of my favorite games of all time, actually.
Mega Man X.
Don't want to be a hog. Don't worry about it. I mean, you're like the only one here talking, anyways. But I won't be on for too long. Another like 15, 20 minutes, and I'm out. Because I'm actually getting tired. Don't worry about being a hog. If it's like not too many people here, talk as much you want about something. I missed that logo. FPS 11. Yes. Oh, here's a difficult question. I'm gonna ask this question again in a later stream, in a future stream. But who has the better music, the Castlevania series or the Mega Man series? Has to be one of the two. I'll go with Castlevania. I think so too. I love this game too. I love the whole trilogy. X2, X3. Sorry. Smooth escape. Oh, slow down. Bye. I used to play this every day when this game came out, and I mean every day. Have you seen the artwork from the original Symphony of the Night original? From was it Akira Ayami Kojima? Dude, she's so talented. Wish I could draw like her. Yeah, that's some good artwork. Hmm. Yes. That is on my back. Alucard and Dracula on my back. Why don't you add Succubus behind them? Did you get the toys from NECA a long time ago? Hmm. Oh no. Hmm. All right, let's see here. 12 more minutes, and then I'm out of here. So basically, probably the end of the stage or the next stage. I'll be streaming tonight, though, earlier this time. Well, I'm going out in the middle of the day. I should be back no later than 1. Yo! Never had the money, but I have seen him. I have Simon Belmont NECA. It's awesome. Oh, wait. Oh, get me out of here. There you go. Love you, brother. I'm going to lay down. Be safe. Rev, thank you so much for stopping by, dude. You're awesome. Hopefully I'll see you tonight for the other stream. But earlier, this time, earlier. I swear it won't be late. This is my fault. So once I'm done with the stage, I'm done streaming too. The flea market I go to is a special midnight one that you can do in the dark until midnight. No. Nah. The flea market is good. Good special. Oh, okay, you read that one. He's hiding. Someone don't like Mega Man X. Oh, again. I'm going to Red Lobster for lunch for my son's. Oh, is his graduation this weekend? You probably told me and I forgot. I'm so sorry. Pew, pew, pew. No, 2 weeks ago, just taking him now since last week was Father's Day. Makes sense. I'm gonna get my yard before it gets to. Oh, do it, dude. Do it now, actually, before it does get to 100. Just taking him now since last week. Gotcha, gotcha. All right, let me man up and beat the stage, and then I'm out of here. I'm out. I'm out. Sorry, I'm not too verbose. I'm dead tired. I'm tired. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, Jen. I got to wait for Rebirth to copy over at 40%. Oh, man. Jeez. 40%. I thought this was over. Now, yeah, I went to the restroom and everything. It's going to be over very soon. Now we reach 2 hours of streaming. Now it's going to be over. You know, come on, mow your lawn, your yard. I'll do it. You're $500. No. Gotcha. That was close. ahead, do my. I told the guy 2,000 yesterday. What do you mean you told the guy 2,000? To mow your lawn? If you give me 2,000 to mow your lawn, shit, I'll do it every day. Yeah, he got back in his truck. No, seriously, for 2,000, I'll mow your lawn. No, why? Oh, at least I'll start from there. I felt like saying the Darth Vader no. Remember in episode 3? No, I like that. That's a long drive. I think Dallas would have a better outcome. Possibly. Almost there. Almost there. Oh, that's it. This is it. Seeing this back in 1994, awesome. Let's go. All right, this is it. This is the end. X coming out of nowhere. I know. Zero. I think that's true. Zero's the dude with the blonde hair. But yeah, both badasses. I have a Figma figure. It was a Figma. It was Rebel Tech SH Arts, I think. Limited edition Mega Man X figure. So awesome. It is still X. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. But anyways, I will be back tonight. I'm going out tonight, today, seeing some friends, seeing some family members. So I don't think I'll be home that late. No, definitely not. So I'll be home to just relax and yeah, have fun with you fellas and play video games. That's right. And all right, later, Dallas. Take care. Thanks you so much for stopping by. Just like Raiden is Raiden and Metal Gear Solid 2 and not Ninja Fox. There you go. There you go. You're right. You're right. You're right, Rev. But anyways, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope to see you guys tonight for Saturday night Slam Masters. No, not the game. I'm just saying that's what I call it. If there's any interesting revelations that happened today, I will definitely let you know. So keep an eye out for my stream tonight. I apologize for streaming very late for the stream, but stuff happens, life happens. But anyways, that being said, stay frosty, give them hell, and Godspeed. Wraith out.